Hi guys, welcome back to the Movement Empire. My name is Kirsten Johnson and I'm going to be your trainer here today. We have a very exciting workout plan for you today. It's called the Front Row and your training partner is Stephen Kitsoff. How are you feeling?
Oh, thanks, Kirsten. Quite excited. So I think it's going to be a real tough one, the front row. So looking forward to it.
Awesome guys, grab your chair, water bottle and sweat towel. That's all you're going to need. Let's jump straight into it. Okay guys, let's start with the warm-up, jogging on the spot. So we're going to do 60 seconds, light on your feet. We're going to go through each movement of the warm-up slowly, so really pace yourself. Make sure that this is your opportunity to warm yourself up, not to finish yourself out. So just make sure that those muscles are getting warm, really opening up anything that might feel stiff today, okay? Only 60 seconds here, then we're going to go into 30 seconds of hip openers. All you're going to do is you're going to stand on one leg, rotate your knee outwards, and then the other leg alternating, just really making sure that you're opening up and warming up into those hips, okay? Nice and light on your feet, guys. You're doing well. Bring your arms into play. Make sure that you're dropping your shoulders down and away from your ears. You don't want to be holding too much tension in your upper body. Make sure that where the energy is needed is where it's going. So legs are what's moving right now. Small movement in your arms. You have 10 more seconds. Keep going. You're doing well. We're going to go into 30 seconds of hip openers in 5, 4. You're doing well. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. One leg at a time, and then the other leg. Nice. Awesome, guys. So depending on how you're feeling, you can always go and do an outward rotation. Alternatively, inward rotation is perfect as well, wherever you feel most comfortable and what your body needs. Remember, every single workout is tailored for you, so make sure that you go ahead and do that as well. We're going to go into 30 seconds of inchworms next. If you've never done these before, we're just going to roll forward, walk out into a high plank position, and roll back up. You're supposed to peel through your spine, making sure that every single vertebrae is working. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go, inchworms. Stepping to the back of your mat, slowly rolling down, high plank position. You really want to find that perfect alignment and then walking back up. Awesome, there you go, that's all it is, 30 seconds of those. Go at your own tempo. If you want to make it slightly faster, slightly slower, whatever you need, make sure that when you go into that plank, that you find a beautiful plank position, because that is the base of so many movements that we're going to be doing today. So make sure that when you're in that plank, your wrists are directly under your shoulders, cores engaged, and glutes are activated as well. 5 more seconds, we're going to go into reverse lunge with a lateral reach in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Stepping backwards, beautiful lunge, and you're going to reach over the front leg and then coming back up and alternating. Awesome. There we go. That's all it is. You'll feel a really awesome stretch down the side of your body, and that's what we're looking for today. So really make sure that you're reaching up and over every single time. Alternating legs, don't forget that. And your long lunge to the back, make sure I'd rather you take too long of a step than too short of a step and your front knee goes over your front toe, okay? Doing well. A couple more seconds here. We're going to go into 30 seconds of fast feet in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go, and 1. Quick feet on the spot, light on your feet, guys. Make sure they're moving as quickly as possible. This is the last 30 seconds of warm-up, so give it everything you've got. After this, we're going into the main round, so make sure that your body is warm after this. You're doing so well. You have 15 more seconds to go. Keep pushing. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Energy in your core. Keep going. Almost there. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, guys. Well done. Shake it out. Grab a quick sip of water. You feeling okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome. Warm, ready to go into the main set? Nice, guys. Make sure that if you need a quick sip of water, you have a few seconds to grab it, and we're going to go into your circuit number 1. Okay, workout number 1, we are going to be doing 3 rounds, so pace yourself accordingly, starting with a push-up. So 60 seconds of push-up. 60 seconds means you really need to pace yourself. Make sure that you're not going too fast initially, because we are going to come back to it. Do you want to go lengthways on the mat? Perfect. Here we go, guys. Starting. Alternatively, you can drop your knees to the floor, but if you're okay with it, stretch your legs out in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All the way down. Inhale down. Exhale to come up. Inhale. Make sure you pace yourself. Remember, wherever your hands are, make sure that they're even. If they're directly under your shoulders or slightly wider, it's perfectly fine. Just rotate your hands slightly so you can get maybe into your biceps a little bit more. 60 seconds here. 20 seconds are down already. You're doing so well. Keep breathing. Inhale as you go down towards the floor, and exhale as you push power down into the ground, lifting your chest up and away. You're doing so well. If you need to drop your knees, you can now. You're 30 seconds down, 30 more seconds to go. Pace yourself. Know that you are coming back for the next round. We're going to go into plank alternating side kicks next. I'll take you through it in a second. You're doing so well. 15 more seconds to go. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. You're doing well. Those arms should be on fire. Keep pushing, guys. 10 more seconds. You're almost there. Tell yourself you're strong enough, because you are. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Plank alternating side kicks, twisting and kicking, alternating, making sure that you're really increasing your range of motion. You might find that you have better balance on one side than the other side. If so, slow it down and slowly lift that leg up, engaging into your core. You're doing really well. Keep breathing. It's only 30 seconds here. We're going to go into a squat thrust next, which is basically just the in-between part of a burpee. So you're just going to jump both feet in underneath your hips, coming up into a beautiful squat and kicking your legs back out. 5, 4, you're doing well. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat thrust. From here, coming up, squat position, and then going back down into your plank position. That's all it is, guys. Really making sure that those two movements that you're going through are perfect. So a perfect plank and a perfect squat. Slow them down if you need to. It's only 30 seconds here. We're going to go into 60 seconds of a bear plank to finish off this circuit. You're doing well. You have 15 more seconds to go. Keep pushing. You're doing well. Inhale and exhale. Don't hold your breath. Make sure you're breathing consistently. And 5, 4, 60 seconds bear plank. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Holding it there. Knees just off the ground. I want your knees hovering about 2 or 3 inches off the ground, guys. As you become more tired, your hips are going to want to lift to try and shift the weight into your hands. So make sure that your legs are also taking the load. You're doing well. Even pressure down through the heels of your hands into the ground, really dropping your shoulders down and away from your ears and pushing even weight. You're doing well. You're almost there. 30 seconds down and 30 more seconds to go. If you feel as though you need a break, drop your knees for a few seconds and then lift them straight back up. Awesome. There you go. That means you're learning how to pace yourself. That doesn't mean that you're incapable of doing this movement. It just means that you're listening to your body, which is so important, and pacing yourself accordingly. Keep breathing, guys. Engage your glutes, engage your core, lift your belly button up and towards your spine. You're almost there. Hold it. 15 more seconds to go. Keep pushing. You're doing so well. Whenever you need to, drop your knees. There's nothing wrong with that. You're almost there in 5, 4, 3, you get a rest in 2, and 1. Well done. Nice. How did that feel? Good. Good. 30 seconds to rest, and we're going to go into your second round of this, guys. Remember, you are coming back for a second and a third round, so pace yourself accordingly. Now that you know what the movements are, you can taper it down and push where you can, okay? You all right? Good. Hot. The squat thrust. That's a really great one. The squat thrust is really great for your mobility. Awesome, guys. You have 10 more seconds to breathe, so grab a quick sip of water, wipe yourself down if you need to, and you're going to make your way back onto your mat for your 60-second high plank, push-up position, sorry. So we're going to go into a regular push-up for 60 seconds again. Remember, pace yourself. The first round is a great way of learning where you can push and where you can pace. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. 60 seconds. Inhale down, and exhale. Really use your exhale as a means of contraction, guys. It is there for a reason. As you exhale, all of the pressure in your abdomen pushes up against your diaphragm, and that's what helps you exhale, and it actually assists with the movement. So don't think that I'm just saying that for fun. It does help. So use your breathing accordingly. Inhale down, exhale up. There you go. Awesome. 25 seconds to go. You're doing so well. When you need to, drop your knees down for a second, push back into a child's pose, rest, and then go back into it. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Remember, this is really, really, really good for your endurance because these movements are intense. You're doing well. 15 more seconds to go. We're going to go into a plank alternating side kick in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Really twist and kick forward. Only 30 seconds of this movement. Really make sure that you are twisting from your abdominal wall. Where your belly button is, wrapping all the way around your entire torso, that's where you want to be twisting from, guys. This is a great way of almost wringing out your spine and mobilizing into your back as well. You're doing well. 15 down, 15 more seconds to go. Keep breathing, shoulders down and away from your ears. When you need a rest, give yourself a few seconds and go straight back up into it. Listen to your body and taper off. You're doing well. 5, 4, squat thrusts in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Both feet jumping under. Beautiful squat position. Yes, there you go. And hands go down, feet jump back. You're doing well. Awesome. So ideally, guys, what we're trying to do is make sure that as your feet hit the ground, your hands are popping up at the same time. And the same way, as you go down, as your hands hit the ground, your feet jump back. So it's, yes, awesome. There you go. Well done. Fantastic. Find that motion. It might take a while for you to get the rhythm. Once you've got the rhythm, stick to it and just keep pushing yourself. 5, 4, bear plank in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Knees just off the ground. Your knees should be directly in line with your hips. Wrists directly in line with your shoulders. So you have this beautiful angular position that you're holding it in. Awesome. Keep going. You're doing well. It's 60 seconds here, guys. Like I said before, if you need to drop your knees, don't tell yourself that you're weak and that's why you need to drop your knees. It just means that you're listening to your body and you're learning how to pace yourself. So there's nothing wrong with doing that. Take one deep inhale and one exhale at the bottom and then go straight back up. Okay? You're doing well. Drop your shoulders down and away from your ears. It's very natural when you're in a plank position like this to want to hike your shoulders up. Make sure that you're really elongating into your neck. You're doing well. Don't hold any unnecessary tension in 5, 4, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, guys. Well done. Nice, Steve. You okay? Feeling good? Grab a quick sip of water. One more round here, guys. So now that you know what those movements are, you can kind of think of this as your final push for this one. Breathe. Take time to rest. It's really important to hydrate yourself consistently, wipe yourself down, and just enjoy this rest. You're doing really well. Keep breathing. One more round here, and then we're going to move on to workout number 2, okay? Hope you're enjoying it and that you can feel that your entire body is really coming into play now. Awesome. Here we go. When you're ready, you can make your way back down onto the mat. Short rests, and that's one of the most important things. Here we go. Almost there. 60 seconds in push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Inhale down and exhale to come up. Remember, guys, there are so many different ways of doing a push-up. If you feel as though doing a regular push-up is too strenuous on your shoulders, you can always go ahead and rotate your fingers outwards to get more into your biceps as well. And you're just really opening up into that rotator cuff. So there's so many ways that you can adjust a push-up to make sure that it's perfect for you. If by any chance this is not an okay movement for you to do, just hold it in a plank position. There's nothing wrong with that. 60 seconds of holding a plank is doing you wonders. So go ahead and do that. If you need to drop your knees, drop your knees. There's nothing wrong with that. You're almost there. You have 15 more seconds to go. Keep pushing, keep breathing. Inhale down and exhale to come up. When you need to, hold in the plank for a couple of seconds and then go back into it. We're going into plank alternating side kicks in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go, and 1. Awesome. Really rotate and kick forward. This is a really great movement to also test your balance. You might find that one arm is stronger than the other arm, and by doing this movement, you'll pick that up quite quickly. So it's great to work in one side at a time. By doing that, you're evening out any muscular imbalance you may have. You're doing well, guys. You have 10 more seconds here. Then we're going to go into your squat thrusts. You're almost there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Here we go. Both feet jumping underneath. When you're ready, walking up, deep squat position, and going back down. Awesome. Well done, guys. Pace yourselves. Remember, do what your body needs at this point. And pace it. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Inhale and exhale. Find a nice rhythm with your breathing as well. You're doing well. You have 10 more seconds to go. Then we're going to go into your last 60 seconds for this round, which is a bear plank. Dropping those knees down just off the floor. You're almost there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Lift those knees off the floor. This movement might feel as though it's really strenuous on your upper and lower body, but I want you to focus on engaging your core. The reason your knees are coming up off the floor is because your belly button is lifting up towards your spine. Okay, that's what I want. Awesome, well done. You really want to maintain this beautiful straight line in your plank position. You shouldn't have your hips lower than your shoulders, nor higher. So make sure that you're really maintaining a beautiful position. If you feel as though you need to have a rest, come down rather. Please don't compromise your form just to hold it up there for the full 60 seconds. You're doing so well, guys. I'm proud of you. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, 10 more seconds. You've got this. Last push. Hold it up for the last 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Awesome. Breathe. Great, guys. Grab a quick sip of water. Wipe yourself down. Wipe your mat down if you need to as well. You always want to make sure that you are exercising in a really safe environment. We're going to start off the second workout or the second circuit with pistol squats, which means, again, we're going to be working into one leg at a time. Awesome. Well done. Grab some water. Feeling okay? Awesome. Nice, guys. Keep breathing. Keep pacing yourselves. You're doing really well. Okay, workout number 2, starting with pistol squats. If you've never done one before, standing on one leg, other leg extended out in front of you. You're going to bend that leg down all the way down to the ground. The idea is that you're trying to increase your range of motion in your knee, ankle, and hip by sinking all the way down and powering back up through your heel. Okay, go to your range of motion. If you can't get all the way down, there's nothing wrong with that. Pace yourself and go to where you can. 30 seconds per leg, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Here we go. All the way down and up. One leg only. I'll tell you to alternate soon. We're going to change over into the other leg, making sure that when you bend your leg, that other leg stays directly out in front of you. Engage into your quadricep to really elongate the back of that front leg, and then pushing up through your heels to stand up. Awesome, guys. 15 seconds down, 15 more to go. You're going to swap legs soon. You're doing so well. Keep breathing. Sink a little bit deeper. Push your range of motion. See where you can go to, and then go 1 centimeter deeper each time. You're doing so well. Burpees, broad jump. Wait, we're going to alternate in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Swapping over. Other leg. Nice. All the way down, really sink into it, guys. I want you to make sure that as you're going down into your pistol squat, majority of your weight's in your heel, and as you get deeper, you'll see that your weight will start shifting towards the front of your foot, and that's okay. Naturally, you're going to have to lean your body forward to actually balance yourself out. Keep breathing, you're doing well. Couple more seconds here, 5 more seconds. We're going to go into a burpee broad jump in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, guys. Here we go. Deep burpee. Push up. As you come up, instead of jumping up, you're going to jump forward. You can do it behind the mat if you're feeling all right. Here we go, guys. In 3, 2, and 1. Hands go down, feet go back. Deep push up, coming up and jumping all the way forward. Awesome. Turning around. Keep going. So you have 30 seconds here, so make sure that you're doing as many as you possibly can in the 30 seconds. When you jump forward, make sure that you're really exploding up and moving your entire body weight forward. It is a different movement to just a straight jump up in the air. You really want to push your weight forward. You're doing so well. You have a couple more seconds here. Keep breathing. We're going to go into your squats for 60 seconds in 5, 4, 3. You can put one more in. 2, and 1. Awesome. Well done. Here we go. Squat position. Feet slightly wider than your hips. Toes pointing slightly outwards. We're just going to squat. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. To come back up. That's all it is. Inhale. Awesome. And exhale. So this squat is 60 seconds. Something like this is where you need to start realizing you can use it as active rest. Because it's probably the least intense exercise you're going to do in this circuit, take it as a bit of an active rest. So bring your awareness back to your breathing. Bring your awareness back to your heart rate. Try to slow it down. Slow the movement down. Yes, your muscles can still be working and you're still putting load on those muscles every time you come up, but really make sure that you are focusing on slowing down your breathing. And we don't want short, sharp breaths, guys. You really want to make sure that you're filling your lungs completely. You have 30 more seconds to go. 30 seconds down. Enjoy the 30 seconds of squats. We're going to go into tuck jumps next. Really make sure that you lighten your feet. You're exploding your entire body weight into the air and really bringing your knees up towards your chest by engaging into your abdominal wall. You want to really have that power of lifting your knees every single time. You're doing well. Almost there in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. And 1. Tuck jumps. As you come up, bring those knees to your chest. 30 seconds here, guys. Awesome. That was a nice one. Keep going. Pace yourself. When you need to, slow it down all the way up. Yes, there we go. Good. Really bring your knees up. Engage into your core. Power through your legs. Push down into the ground to lift yourself up into the air. You're almost there. You have 15 more seconds to go. Keep pushing. Yeah, nice. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Enjoy your 30 seconds to rest. Breathe, grab a quick sip of water, wipe yourself down, and we're going to go into the second round of that circuit. You've done so well. This is a really intense workout. I'm sure that you can feel your entire body is working. Like I said, find moments in your circuit where you can rest, where you can breathe a little bit. Slow it down and enjoy those moments, okay? Nice. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. You're doing really well. Inhale. Grab a quick sip of water, wipe yourself down. Get ready for it. We're going to start off with the pistol squats. Again, now's your next opportunity to really increase your range of motion. Get down a little bit deeper each time and push for that depth, okay? If you feel as though in the pistol squats your heel's about to pop off the ground, there's nothing wrong with that. Let it lift slightly and then push through the ball of your foot to bring yourself back up, okay? It's different to a regular squat. Here we go. Do you want to turn side onto me just so they can see the range of motion? Here we go. 30 seconds per leg. You've got this. 3, 2, and 1. One leg out in front of you and power back up. That's all it is. Making sure that you're really pushing for depth, guys. I know your heel feels as though it wants to lift off the ground, but I want you to sink as low as you can. If you feel as though your heel's about to lift, let it lift slightly and then push through the ball of your foot to bring you all the way back up. Engage into your core. Remember, there's a lot of balance over here as well. You have 10 more seconds. Keep pushing. You're doing so well. One leg might be stronger than the other, but push it. Try and even out those muscular imbalances. In 5, 4, you're changing legs. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Other leg. Find your balance. If you're battling to find your balance, focus on one spot in front of you, whether it's on the floor or directly in front of your eye line. Find that one spot. Fix your eyes on it and focus. All the way down. Inhale and exhale. Come back up. Inhale down and exhale. Awesome. You're doing so well. You have 10 more seconds to go, guys. Awesome, Steve, you're doing so well. Keep pushing all the way down. The next movement you're going to do is a burpee broad jump. Remember, deep push up at the bottom. Instead of jumping upwards, you're going to explode your weight forward into a beautiful broad jump in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, guys. Find your position. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Deep push up. Feet go down. Chest goes down. Make sure that you're breathing. Remember, in the first circuit, we did push-ups. Inhale down, exhale up. Use that breathing that you learned in the first circuit and bring it into your burpee here. All a burpee is a compound movement joining all of these great explosive movements together. Awesome, you're doing so well. You have 5 more seconds here. We're going to go into squats for 60 seconds, active rest in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Inhale down and exhale, coming back up. Really make sure that when you're doing a squat, there are a few things to think about. Yes, it's a squat. It might seem like a simple movement to you, but shift your weight back into your heels. By doing that, you're activating into your glutes rather than your quadriceps, and make sure that you're hinging at your hips. You don't want to be pushing all your weight forward and there's nothing happening here. You want to shift back into your heels and activate into your glute muscles. Core is engaged. Lock your rib cage down. Keep breathing. You're doing so well. Drop your shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhale down and exhale. Come back up. Power through your heels to lift you back up. You're doing so well, guys. 20 more seconds to go. Keep breathing. Keep pacing yourself. Inhale down and exhale. Think about your weight distribution. If you need to actually lift your toes off the floor to shift your weight back purposefully, you can go ahead and do that as well. 10 more seconds. You're doing so well. The last exercise you're going to do here is a tuck jump. It's explosive, but you can give it everything you've got because after that you get a 30-second rest. So keep pushing in 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go, and 1. Lighten your feet all the way up, coming up. Really bring your knees up towards your chest. Engage into your core, guys. Lights on your feet. I want you to think of this as an upward motion, less than a downward motion, okay? Awesome. Inhale at the bottom and exhale, come up. There you go. Yeah, use your breathing. You're doing well. It's only 30 seconds here. Get as many reps as you possibly can into this 30-second window. You're doing well. In 5, 4, few more. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. 30 seconds rest. You've done so well. You have one more round of that circuit. Shake it out. I know that you're feeling it. I'm sure you can feel you're sweaty, you're hot, but that is great. That's exactly why we're here. It's to work. So grab a quick sip of water, wipe yourself down, and we're going to go into the third and final round of this circuit. I hope that you're enjoying it. Pace yourself and learn how to breathe to assist these movements. Feeling okay? Good. Which one's the hardest one in that circuit? The burpee, broad jump. Awesome, guys. Acknowledge which moves are more challenging for you and then put a little bit more intention into them. If that means slowing them down to make sure that each movement's going correctly, then that's what you need to do, okay? There's no reason to keep up with someone else's pace if you feel as though it's too fast for you. So slow it down. Inhale at the bottom of the push-up. Exhale, come back up. Okay, enjoy the last 10 seconds of rest. And we're going to go into your pistol squats. Last time you're doing these movements, so give it everything you've got. You're not coming back to them, so you need to get as much as you can out of it. Here we go. Turning side on in 3, 2, 1. Inhale down and exhale to come back up. Remember, one leg only. Push yourself. You're not coming back to these movements, so make sure that if that means dropping 1 inch lower every single time you go into your pistol, then that's fine. If you feel as though your weight is shifting towards the front of your foot and your heel wants to lift off the ground, go ahead and lift it. There's nothing wrong with lifting it up, but then make sure that you really push down into the ground to lift yourself back up, okay? Awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Swapping over. Here we go. Other leg extended out. Acknowledge which leg has a bit more strength and stability than the other leg. That's okay. You're human. We usually do have muscular imbalances. It just means that you can work a little bit deeper into the one side that maybe doesn't have as great a range of motion. You're doing well. Going into your burpee broad jump next. Last time that you get to do this really explosive, intense movement. So pace yourself. 5, 4, awesome. 3, 2, here we go. And 1. Last time you have to do these. So give it your all. Here we go, guys. 30 seconds. Deep push-up at the bottom. Even if you're putting your knees down at the bottom, that's perfectly fine. If you put your knees down for the first 2 rounds and you want to challenge yourself just a little bit more, I know you might find a bit of a wormy motion, but go ahead and stretch your legs out. Why not challenge yourself and do something that you've never done before? Keep breathing. Explode all the way forward. There we go. I want you jumping at least a meter, if not way more. Keep pushing. Keep going. You're doing so well. You have 10 more seconds to go. Fit as many in as you possibly can. I'm so proud of you. All the energy you have left into this motion in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, guys. Here we go. Squats. Deep squats. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale to come back up. Remember, there are so many different variations of a squat. If you're preferring to do a narrow squat, which means your heels are directly underneath your hips, go ahead and do that. But be aware, by doing that movement, your knees are going to want to cave in or push outwards. So make sure that you are maintaining that beautiful alignment of your knee tracking over your middle toe. Not your big toe nor your small toe, okay? It's really important that when you're doing these movements, yes, there's something you might do every single day, but be aware of your alignment because by doing that, you're not going to fall into injuries down the line. 60 seconds here. Enjoy the active rest. Inhale down, exhale up. Slow it down. Breathe. At the top, if that means you take 2 deep inhales at the top, go ahead and do that. Shift your weight into your heels, guys. Remember, nothing in your toes. You're doing well. You have 15 more seconds to go. Drop your shoulders down and away from your ears. You don't want to be holding any unnecessary tension. Make sure that when you're going down into your squat that you're not rounding forward. You want to keep your chest nice and high. Look up towards us. Open your chest nice and broad and really activate those back muscles, pulling your shoulder blades down together. Here we go. Tuck jumps in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Let's go. Explode up. Yep, there we go. Last time you have to do this movement, guys, so give it everything you've got. Explode up all your energy into the air. Throw your body weight up. Awesome. There we go, guys. You're doing so well. Only 30 seconds here. You have 10 more seconds to go. Put as many in as you possibly can. You get a rest after this, so give it your all in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Well done. Nice. Breathe. Grab a quick sip of water. Circuit number 2 is done. We're going to move on to circuit number 3, guys. Here we go. Breathe, grab a quick sip of water, and wipe yourself down. We're going to start off circuit number 3 with 60 seconds of tricep dips. So if you have a chair, a couch, a step, whatever it is that you're going to be using today, make sure that you grab it. Okay, you can make your way over. We're going to do tricep dips. Elbows pointing backwards, fingers pointing towards me. Would you mind coming on this side of the thing? Awesome. There we go. Okay, guys, walk your feet forward. If you want to stretch your legs out, that's up to you, but we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Inhale down and exhale to come back up. Small movements, but make sure that you're in the right alignment. So ideally, you want your back running straight up and down the chair or whatever it is that you're using. Over here, be running your back down the box and all the way back up. Weight is in the heels of your feet and the heels of your hands. Be aware of that. By doing that, you're going to activate more into your core. The minute you shift your weight into your toes, you're going to put your weight into your quadriceps, which is not what we want. We really want your core working over here. 60 seconds of this movement, then we're going to turn around and we're going to do step up repeaters onto the chair or box for 30 seconds per leg. You're doing well. 30 seconds down, 30 more seconds to go. Keep pacing yourself. Like I said, 60 seconds is a long time to do tricep dips, so pace yourself. This is a really humbling movement because it makes you realize just how much you need to pace yourself in the beginning. Awesome. Inhale down, exhale up. Well done. There we go. Awesome. The minute you need a rest, pop your bum back onto the chair and take a breather. There's nothing wrong with that. You have 10 more seconds, but as many in as you possibly can. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Step up repeaters. 1 foot center of the chair. You're going to step up. Back knee comes up and back down. 1 leg only. 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And down. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale. Really make sure that you're bringing your knee up towards your chest. Engage into your core. Exhale at the top of the movement to really deepen the contraction in your abdominal wall and lift that knee just a few centimeters higher. You're doing well, guys. Make sure that your entire foot is on the chair. You want your heel going down into the floor in 3, 2, swapping over, and 1. Other leg. Here we go. 30 seconds. Keep it moving, guys. You're doing well. We're going to go into your incline push-ups next, which means your hands are going to be on your box or your chair, and we're going to bring your chest all the way down and exhale all the way back up. Also 60 seconds, so remember to pace yourself. 15 seconds more of these. You're doing well. Really bring that knee up to the front. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale. As you exhale, push all the air out of your lungs. Close your rib cage and engage your abdominal wall. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hands on the chair. Deep inhale, deep exhale. 60 seconds. Pace yourself. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Make sure that you're doing the push-up that's best for you. If that means that your elbows are pulling in towards your body, go ahead and do that. If that's uncomfortable in your shoulders at all, open your elbows up. There's nothing wrong with flaring them just a little bit to make sure that there's a bit more comfort there. Inhale down and exhale to come up. You really want to make sure that you're maintaining a beautiful straight alignment. So be aware of that. From your shoulders to your heels, you want a nice straight plank position. Breathe. And when you're ready, go back into it. Learn how to pace yourself, guys. Taking rests in between doesn't mean that you're weak. It means that you're aware of what your body is capable of and you're pacing yourself accordingly. We are going to come back for a second and third round, so make sure that you're breathing through these movements. You have 15 more seconds here to go. Then we're going to go into incline mountain climbers for 30 seconds. You're going to run your knees up to your chest in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Incline mountain climbers. Really run those legs up, guys. Here we go. Last 30 seconds for the circuit. Push, push, push. Give it everything you've got. Bring those knees up. Maintain that beautiful alignment in your plank. Weight through the heels of your hands. You're doing well. Keep pushing. 10 more seconds to go. Don't stop now. You've got this. Run those knees up. You're almost there in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Well done. Breathe. All right, you're going to start your 30-second break now, and then we're going to go back into a second and a third round. So make sure that you enjoy your rest. I know it's only 30 seconds, but really use it to catch your breath, okay? I'm going to change this over. Okay, grab a quick sip of water, and we're going to go into your dips, your tricep dips next. Again, 60 seconds. I'm sure you realized in the first round that it does take a lot of pacing yourself in order to get through the full 60 seconds of tricep dips. So make sure that you breathe in between. If that means popping your bum back onto the chair, taking one deep inhale and exhale, and then going back into it, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Okay, here we go. Make your way back over to the chair. Make sure that your fingers are facing forward, elbows going directly backwards. We're going to do 60 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Legs out in front of you. Inhale down and exhale to come back. Remember, guys, there are multiple ways that you can go ahead and do a tricep dip. If that means stretching your legs out to make it slightly more intense, you can go ahead and try that as well. If it's too intense for you, then just bend them back up. There's nothing wrong with doing that. It's great to challenge yourself and do these movements that you've never maybe tried before. Okay, inhale down and exhale up. Remember, 60 seconds, you're 30 seconds down and 30 more seconds to go. Elbows going directly backwards. You really want to open up your chest, elongate the front of your body, and pull your shoulder blades down and towards each other. You're doing well. Inhale down and exhale up. 15 more seconds, guys. You're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. We're going to go into your step-up repeaters next. One foot firmly onto the chair, pushing through your heel to activate your glutes and lifting all the way up. You're almost there. In 5, 4, awesome. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Turning around, going into your step-up repeaters. Make sure your entire foot is on the chair, guys. By doing that, you're just going to make sure that you're not going to fall off the back. Each time, weight into your heel, pushing down through this front leg. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Exhale to come up. Inhale to go down. Exhale. Inhale down. There you go. You really want to make sure that you're pushing through your heel, not just for fun, but to actually activate your glute a lot more, because the minute you push through the front part of your foot, you're going to be going more into your quadricep. Remember, your quadricep is a big muscle. It's always going to want to take over, so it's important to put intention into actually using your glute for these movements as well. Okay, stomach engaged. Pull your belly button back down towards your spine. Drop your shoulders away from your ears in 5, 4. You're doing well. 3, 2, swapping over, and 1. Here we go. Other foot on and up straight away. 30 seconds. You're doing so well. Push yourself with only 30 seconds on this one, so make sure that you're really going all the way up and down. Power as you come up. Inhale as you go down. Exhale to come back up, and inhale down. Awesome. You're doing well. Keep pacing yourself, guys. You have 10 more seconds here. Keep breathing. We're going to go into your incline push-ups for 60 seconds next in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Stepping your feet back. Plank position. Feet, hands on either side of the chair. Inhale down. Exhale up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Really make sure with these push-ups, guys, that you're engaging into your core. It's very normal for you to be focusing so much on your arms doing all the work, where your legs and your core play a very important role as well. The minute you release your core, you're going to fall into that lumbar arch, and you really want to make sure that you're maintaining that beautiful alignment in your plank position. Engage your glutes, engage your legs. They do play a role in the plank position. Don't forget that. Nice. Breathe, and then go straight back into it. Remember, learn to pace yourself, guys. You're doing well. Inhale down, exhale up. If you're making the movement slightly shallower each time, there's nothing wrong with that as well. You're doing well. 15 more seconds to go. I know 60 seconds feels like the longest time you've ever done a push-up, but you're doing so well. We're going to go into incline mountain climbers next for 30 seconds in 5, 4, push, push, push. 3, 2, here we go, and 1. Run it out, knees up towards your chest. Push as hard as you can. Give it everything you've got. This is a powerful movement. You're going to get a rest after this, so keep going. Bring those knees up. Weight over your fingertips. Core is engaged. Keep running. Lighten your feet. You're doing well. You're almost there. Push. 15 seconds down and 15 more seconds to go. Keep running, guys. Keep breathing. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you're strong enough if that's what you need to do. You're doing well in 5, 4, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Well done. Good. Awesome, guys. You have one more round left. 2 rounds behind you. You've done really well. You're learning how to pace yourself. Grab a quick sip of water, wipe yourself down, and we're going to go into the third and final round of this circuit, okay? Dips, repeaters, incline push-ups, and mountain climbers. Now that you know what is ahead of you, you can pace yourself accordingly and really give it your all. The last round is always your best opportunity to really power through and just push through these movements, because you don't come back to them again. So make sure that you really enjoy it. Here we go. One more round. Let's go. Hands on the chair, fingers facing forward. Extend your legs out in front of you, whether they're bent or straight. That's completely up to you. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. Inhale down and exhale to power up. There you go. Awesome. Really make sure that you're activating into your back. You want your back muscles to be working evenly as well. Yes, your triceps are what's working the most, but I want you to think about your shoulder blades rounding up, back, and down, and pulling down towards your center of your spine. By doing that, all those muscles are working in maintaining a beautiful posture for the rest of the day, or even throughout the next week, okay? Make sure that those muscles are working. You're doing well. 25 more seconds, guys. Then we're going to go into step-up repeaters. I know this feels like a long minute, but it's really great for endurance. Pop up onto the chair in between each one if you need to. There's nothing wrong with doing that. You're almost there. 15 seconds down, 15 more seconds to go. Inhale down and exhale up. You're doing well. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Step-up repeaters, turning around, going onto the chair, full foot on, remember, pushing through your heel. Here we go. Feeling all right? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, guys. You've got this. Power up. Knee up towards your chest. Core is engaged. Pull your belly button back towards your spine and push all the way up. You're doing so well. Keep breathing. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale. Remember, it's only 30 seconds here. You have 10 more seconds to go. Fit as many in as you possibly can. And we're going to swap over into the other side. Awesome, guys. You're doing well. Your glutes should be on fire in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Swapping over. Other side. You're not coming back to this movement, so give it everything you've got. Get as many reps as you can into the 30 seconds. If that means you're going slightly faster, slightly slower than the previous times, that's up to you. Keep pushing. Believe in yourself. Tell yourself you're strong enough, even if these movements feel like they're extremely intense. You have 10 more seconds to make this movement worth it. You're going to go into your incline push-ups for 60 seconds. Again, another one to pace yourself in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Hands on the chair, feet step back, high plank position. Inhale down and exhale back up. 3, 2, and 1. Here you go. Nice. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Keep pacing yourself. When you need to stop and stand up for a second, there's nothing wrong with doing that, guys. That means that you are listening to your body and pacing yourself accordingly. Keep pushing. You're doing well. Remember, each push-up should be a fight in itself. I would rather you do 4 slow, perfect push-ups than 50 fast, not so great push-ups. So make sure that you're being aware of your form. It's one of the most important things when it comes to these functional body weight movements, okay? Inhale down, exhale up. You have 20 more seconds to go. You're not going to come back to this movement again today, guys, so make sure you're making it worth it. Tell yourself you're strong enough. Feed yourself positive affirmation. I promise you it goes a long way. Almost there. In 5, 4. We're going into incline mountain climbers in 3, 2. Here we go. And 1. Run it out. Knees to your chest. Let's go. Last 30 seconds of this round. Push, push, push. You're almost at the end, guys. You've reached the peak of your workout. We're coming down the mountain now. Keep giving it your all. The finish line is coming close. Keep going. Nice. Knees up, 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 up. Yeah, almost there. In 5, 4. Keep running. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. You're doing really well. Breathe. Awesome. Well done. How did that feel? Toughy. Well done, guys. Grab a quick sip of water. Wipe yourself down. That was a really awesome push. I'm so proud of you. We're going to go into your next workout. Nice. Breathe. Let's go. Okay, so burn around. Again, 3 rounds, but there is no break. Okay? Don't be scared off by that. That just means that you need to learn how to pace yourself in this movement. We're going to go into leg surrenders. If you've never done a leg surrender before, you can go ahead and place your hands on your hips or behind your head. You're going to go down, down, up, up. We're going to do 30 seconds of that. Make sure that when you're going down, you're alternating on which leg you hit the floor with first. We're then going to go into squat pulses, 30 seconds, weight into your heels, pulsing back, 30 seconds squat, and then a jog on the spot for 30 seconds, straight back into your leg surrenders. Okay, a burn around is exactly that. Your legs should be burning up. You'll feel that glycogen release in your muscles, and it'll be that stinging sensation. That's just your body using up its carbohydrate storage. So just know that when it starts burning, it just means you can keep pushing and gain more from this movement. Okay, here we go. You ready for this? Here we go. 3, 2, 30 seconds, and 1. Down, down, up, up. Onto your leg, onto your knees, and back up standing. Make sure that you're alternating as you come up. Now go down with your left leg. Yeah, nice and slow. Good. Awesome, guys. You're doing one. Control yourself down onto the floor. If you've never done this movement before, take it a bit slower. Pace yourself. You have 15 more seconds to go with this motion, and we're going to go into your squat pulses, okay? Deep squat, wherever you're most comfortable, and then sinking a few centimeters lower each time. It doesn't mean that you pulse up. You pulse down in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Nice and wide. You're pulsing down. Remember, this isn't an upward motion. It's a down, deep motion. Really sinking down into your heels, activating your glutes. Remember, chest is lifted, weight is shifted back. You're doing well. It's only 30 seconds here. You have 10 more seconds to go, and we're going to go into a 30-second jog on the spot before we go into our second and third round. Remember, no rest, so keep moving. I know it's intense, but it's just making you stronger. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 30-second jog on the squat. Light on your feet, just like you did in the warm-up, except now those muscles are warm, so you can maybe pick up the pace slightly. Make sure that your shoulders are down and away from your ears and that you're running consistently. You're doing well. 20 more seconds to go, guys. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Use this as active rest. Nice. Awesome. You're doing so well. Keep breathing. We're going to go straight into your second round. Like I said, there's no rest. Almost there. In 5, 4, 3, leg surrenders, 2, and 1. Here we go. Down. Right leg first or left leg, whichever leg you start with. Make sure you're alternating. We don't want to fall into further muscular imbalances, okay? Slowly down, resist down. Awesome. There you go. You're doing well, guys. Only 30 seconds here. 20 more seconds to go. Keep breathing. Keep pushing yourself. Tell yourself you're strong enough. Feed yourself positive affirmation. It goes a long way. I know your legs are burning, but that's great. It just means that there's glycogen being released in those muscles. You're working, and your muscles are going to be so thankful tomorrow. You're going to go into squat pulses in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. And 1. All the way down. Breathe. Sink deeper every single time. Like I said before, close your rib cage in, activate your abdominals, pull your belly button to your spine, drop your shoulders down and away from your ears, and shift into your heels, guys. You have 20 more seconds to go. Keep pulsing, keep breathing. Use this as active rest. Inhale and exhale. This is a great opportunity for you to slow your heart rate down and slow your breathing down in 5, 4. You're doing well. 3, jog on the spot. 2, and 1. Here we go. Jog on the spot, guys. I know your legs are burning, but that's what this round is for. We're going to go into one more round. The third and final round of this burner circuit, okay? Keep pushing. Lights on your feet. 30 seconds to breathe. Use this as active rest. Make sure that your legs are moving, but you're in control of your breathing. Shoulders down. Keep pushing. Nice. Inhale and exhale. You're doing well. You have 10 more seconds, guys. Make it worth it. You're going into the last round, so give it everything you've got, because after this, it's a core movement for one round, and then you're done. In 5, 4, leg surrenders. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Down, down, up, up, straight away. Awesome. There you go. Alternate legs. You really want to make sure that your quads are getting a lot of the work here, because usually when we do leg movements, we're trying to put most of the weight into your glutes. This is a great opportunity for your entire leg to burn and come into play, okay? 15 seconds down and 15 more seconds to go. Then we're going to go into your squat pulses. Again, guys, you're not coming back to these movements, so make it the best you possibly can. Get as much as you can out of it. If you want to, pick up the pace in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Squat pulses all the way down. Weight into your heels. Chest is lifted. All the weight shifted back. You're squeezing your glutes. I know it's a weird feeling, but actually activate into your glute muscles. That way you're taking a lot of the pressure off of your kneecaps and off of your quadriceps. Awesome. 15 more seconds to go, guys. You're doing so well. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Tell yourself you're strong enough, because you are. If you weren't strong enough, you wouldn't be here. In 5, 4, jog on the spot. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lights on your feet. Awesome. Well done, guys. Drop those shoulders. Wriggle your body out, should I say. Just loosen it up. You've done so well. You have one more core movement, and then you'll cool down. This has been a really great workout. This is more of like a marathon than a sprint, so I'm sure you've learned well how to pace yourself as you get through these movements. Awesome. You have 10 more seconds to go, and we're going to go into your core movement. Again, no rest in the core movement. There's only one round, and we're just going to go from one thing to the next. We're going to go into a high plank position, wrists directly under your shoulders, holding it for 60 seconds. In 3, 2, here we go, and 1. Down onto your mat. Make sure that your wrists are directly under your shoulders, shifting your weight forward, gazing over your fingertips. Engage your glutes. You want to maintain this beautiful straight alignment from your shoulders to the heels on your feet. Stretch your legs, engage your legs, guys. Remember, your legs play a very important role in a plank position. You want to make sure that they're working. Engage your core, lift your stomach up. You're doing well. It's 60 seconds here. When you need to, drop your knees for a few seconds. There you go. And then go straight back up into it. That just means you're learning how to pace yourself. Keep doing that. Pressure down evenly through right and left hand into the ground to lift your chest up and away from the floor. You're almost there. You're doing so well. You have 20 more seconds to go. We're going to go into a side plank next on your elbow, lifting the other arm up, really working into the side of your core as well. In 5, 4, you're doing well. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Swapping over onto your side. Engage your glutes. Feet are together and lifting up. Awesome, guys. Breathe there. Inhale and exhale. Push down into the ground. By doing that, you're going to lift up into your lats. You don't want your lats sinking down here, and you want your entire core working. You're doing so well. Find your balance. If you're battling to find your balance, more than okay for you to place your front hand onto the ground. You're doing well. You have 5 more seconds. You're going to swap over onto the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Swapping over. Good. You're doing so well. Engage and lift. Hold it there. Find your balance. Belly button is pulling towards your spine, lifting up into your lats, push down into the ground, guys. The more you push down, the more the ground's going to push up towards you. So make sure that everything is solid and working evenly. You're doing so well. Engage your legs. Don't forget about your legs. I don't want any dead weights in this movement. Your legs play an important role in a plank position. I don't want you to forget that. You're doing so well. You have 10 more seconds to go. And we're going to go into your last exercise here, which is a plank on your elbows for 30 seconds. Both elbows down, directly under your shoulders, shifting your weight forward in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Plank position. Lift those hips up. Awesome, guys. Make sure that you're gazing forward over your fingertips. The minute you shift your weight back, you're going to be putting too much pressure on your rectus abdominis. You really want to shift forward, activate into your TVA, and open up into your shoulders. Awesome, you're doing well. Keep breathing. 15 more seconds to go, guys. Lift your knees up when you can. You're almost there. Keep pushing. Tell yourself that you're strong enough, because you are. You wouldn't be here if you couldn't do this movement. You're almost there. In 5, 4, push, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Awesome. Well, that's you. You okay? Yeah. Well done. That was really intense. Nice, guys. Grab a quick sip of water, and we're going to go into one round of your cool down. This is just a flowing motion. I'll just take you through one movement at a time. So release any tension that we've just created. Awesome. Breathe. Wipe yourself down. Grab a sip of water. If you want to grab your towel and your water and bring it to your mat, you can go ahead and do that as well. You've finished your workout, but the stretch and the cool down is just as important as your main set, okay? So make sure that you give your body a little bit of love by releasing any tension you've just created. Okay, we're going to start in a deep lunge. You're going to put one foot directly in front of the other. Walk that hip back, and I want you to try and sink your back hip down towards the ground and sink that back knee down. Awesome, there you go. If you want to interlace both fingers or both hands on the front of your knee, you just really find a nice position. You're trying to sink down into it, bringing that weight forward. Awesome, you're doing well, guys. Breathe here. It's only 30 seconds here, and we're going to go into 30 seconds on your other leg, okay? Deep inhale and deep exhale. Acknowledge where there's more tension in your body than in other parts. That's where you're going to really want to stretch out and just linger a little bit longer. Remember, this cool down, there's a lot of stretching, so make sure that you do what's best for your body. If that means that you hold in one specific stretch for a little bit longer than the other side, there's nothing wrong with that. Give your body what it needs. Good, you can swap over, other leg. Here we go. Coming out of the motion, the same way you went into it, standing up, all the way down, back knee goes down, and you sink forward into that hip. Awesome. You might find that one leg stretches a little bit more than the other. If so, really linger in that motion and stretch it out just a little bit more. It's natural for us to have muscular imbalances, so one side will be significantly tighter than the other side. We're going to go into your scorpion next, which means you're going to lie flat on your back, arms out to the side, crossing one leg up and over and twisting into your spine. You really want to feel that wringing out motion in your spine. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, lying flat on your back. Awesome, bending one leg up and over and twist it. The idea, and it's not always possible, is to get your knee and your opposite shoulder on the floor at the same time. So it's really increasing the mobility and the rotation in your entire spine from the top all the way down to the bottom. Nice. Breathe into this movement. Say the same thing over and over. Motion. Breathe. You're going to go into 30 seconds on the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Stopping over. Good. Nice. Can you feel one side's more tight than the other? Yeah. Breathe into it, guys. Breathe. Close your eyes. Think about what it is that you've just accomplished. That was a really intense workout. Maybe there's some things that challenged you more than others. If so, you can go ahead and work on those, or come back and challenge yourself further with the same workout again and again. There's nothing wrong with doing that. That just means that you're strengthening those muscles. We're going to go into a seated toe touch. So you're going to sit up onto your bum in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Reaching all the way forward. Inhale to come up, and exhale. Fold your body weight forward over your legs. There you go. Awesome. Everybody has a different range of motion. If you feel as though you need to bend the back of your legs to actually find that good position, you can go ahead and do that. Breathe into it. You should feel the nerves stretching from underneath your feet, up the back of your legs, and through your entire spine into your neck. If so, it just means that you're releasing them. So linger there a few seconds longer than you think you can before coming up and breathing and going straight back into it. We're going to flop over into your cobra in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Flip over. Wrist directly underneath your shoulders. Inhale, and lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Awesome. There you go. Really stretching out into your rectus abdominis now. And I want you to really think about releasing your core, because the minute you hold tension there, you're just going to injure it. So make sure that you are releasing into those movements and really manipulating into this lumbar spine as well, okay? Breathe. Lift your chest up. Sink a few centimeters lower. You're doing so well. We're going to go into your downward facing dog. Unwind your toes, hips go up into the air. Downward facing dog, sinking your shoulders down towards the ground. Here we go. Awesome. Breathe into it. You guys are doing so well. If you feel as though your calves need a bit of an extra stretch, you can always walk your feet right and left just to get into each leg. We're going to go into a child's pose next. When you're ready, drop your knees down onto the ground. Walk your hands out in front of you. Drop your forehead to the ground and relax. I know you thought this moment would never come, but I want you to relax every single muscle in your body. Don't think of anything. Release all the tension in your jaw. We tend to hold a lot of tension in our jaws, or in our faces, should I say. So make sure that you're just dropping every single muscle and releasing it, letting your body sink down into the ground. Be aware of all the points of contact between your body and your mat right now, and let it sink just 1 centimeter lower into the ground. Deep inhale, fill your lungs with air, and exhale, release all the tension. Well done, guys. Coming up onto your feet, well done. I'm so proud of you. Well done, Simon. How did that feel?
That was pretty tough.
Pretty tough. Awesome, guys. I'm so glad that you joined us, and we'll see you again soon.